really appreciate Justin Bieber for the gigantic billboard that is right next to my apartment that I see every single morning where it's so hot. I'll show you the picture. I took a picture of it this morning, but he's his wife is sitting in his lap and he's got his like hands like in her ass crack. It's so hot and it's gigantic and it just turns me on every morning. So I'm really grateful for that from Justin. And also I like that he's bringing awareness to Lyme disease, which everyone fucking has, even though it might be some drug issue that he's going through. Regardless, I don't really care. It's cool. And but this song is weird. And people yesterday, in his promotion for this song, Yummy it's called, he just posted pictures of babies and wrote Yummy underneath. Just the caption was Yummy with babies. I got so many people DM me, all of them. Thank you so much. I said I was going to repost them. We'll do it today on the U Up account, on our story. There's so many. It is weird. I don't know why he's not being canceled for this. Ian Fidance is here, everyone. Welcome to the show, Ian.
Thank you.
Oh, God, that damn slide whistle.
Jesus Christ.
It's really become the greatest part of my life.
I mean, you found that slide whistle here in studio,
right
correct?
there.
And
Yes.
you use it on stage now?
Yes.
You use
I'm
it off
sorry.
stage now. It's
Yes.
always in a pocket in your
It's the
coat.
sound I make when I come.
No, it's not.
No,
Do you
it's
use it in sex?
gadzooks. What?
Do you use it during sex ever?
No,
Okay.
I should.
You should.
Maybe I'll bring it in the bedroom.
Yeah, you...
Well, what if I put a dildo on the end and I went what in your butt?
That's what I hear in my mind. Like, I think about you fucking all the time, by the way, ever
Really?
since we talked the other night. Like,
Oh, that's
last
great.
night it was like 2 a.m. and I bet Ian's having sex right now.
I was.
You were. I
Yeah.
knew it. I like felt it in the air. I was like eating my 6th protein bar in a row in bed, and I was like, I bet Ian's like eating ass right now.
That's great.
I was indulging in my addiction, and you were indulging in yours across town.
I know. That's perfect.
And we both made ourselves sick from it.
Wow. It's like when couples are like, look up at the moon, and I'll look up at the moon, and
Yeah.
we'll think of
I
each
look
other.
at the wrappers in my bed, and you look like you wipe your mouth and get a flu the next day.
Well,
A stomach flu.
yes, but I took care of it.
You did? What
because,
do you mean?
Well, I got a little sick, you
Yeah.
know, and my chick got a little too comfortable, but I liked it.
What does that
and
mean?
I guess like
She wasn't preparing for the
I
ass
guess
eating?
yeah.
Okay.
But I was like, oh, a little flavor, and
Oh my God.
you know, I'm a sick person. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And no, I from eating acid, and I you know, just had a regimen of Imodium AD and Theraflu, and I'm back, baby.
If any ass eaters are listening to the show, I mean, you know, if you eat ass regularly, you're gonna get sick.
It's a risk you got to take, but life's
other day I
not
was-
worth living if
I
you
had a
don't take risks.
napkin and I was patting your forehead because you
I
were
know.
just sweating as you were talking to
Well,
me.
it
at
was
the
very
Comedy Cellar.
hot in
No,
there,
you
and I
looked
couldn't tell if it was like
feverish
if
from-
we were all hot. And people agreed. They're like, "I'm hot too." And I was like, "Yeah, we're all shitting blood, right?" And everyone's like, "What?"
Yeah.
God.
Oh my God,
Good
Ian Finance
morning.
is here. Yes. Also in studio, welcome back to the show, Shane Torres.
Thank you.
Hi, how's it going?
Good to see you. Can I just say you might have gotten sick from the slide whistle if you just found it.
No, I
Yeah.
think everyone else is getting sick of the slide whistle.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
I mean, it is a part of your personality now.
I mean, I am a human slide whistle, so it just makes sense.
I'm so happy to see that you've incorporated it and that it started here. It makes me feel good.
It really, I really enjoy it. It's so fun. It's a nice little silly thing to break.
Have
Like
you ever thought you've lost it? Like, have you ever misplaced it?
No, I keep it on my coat all the time.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and a buddy of mine got me 2 whoopee cushions for Halloween for Christmas, and I can't wait to bring those in.
What are you,
Oh
the
my
Mad
God.
Magazine guy?
Yeah. If you
Christ.
fold me, a secret message
You're like
comes out.
the worst Boy Scout. The guy always
my
prepared
God.
for laughs.
I know. I get merit badges for hacky props.
Waiting for that bow and the arrow, man.
Oh, you've
Yeah.
unlocked a rose that squirts.
Oh my God. Shane Torres, you can see him in Syracuse this week at the Syracuse Funny Bone, January 17th through the 19th, and at Cobb's Comedy Club in San Francisco, the 24th through the 26th. He's also going to be in Texas as a part of the comedy festival in downtown Paris, Texas.
Yeah, it's not.
Ooh.
I'm playing the big markets.
Yeah.
Hey,
San
you're
Francisco's
doing
great.
It, buddy.
Yeah, San Francisco's great. Paris, Texas is
Oh, wee.
Paris, Texas.
Oh, hey,
I was
buddy.
gonna do my
Wee.
I was gonna do my whole set in like a striped shirt and a beret.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
You should.
And do
you
like
should,
a fake French
You should
accent
put a
and all
microphone in a baguette.
Oh my god,
That'd be
that's
amazing.
so
Stupid
funny.
American.
Yeah, and then
Big
you should
truck.
smell and be an asshole to everyone.
Are we still talking about your night?
Hey.
Shane Torres, you can follow him on Twitter at Shane Torres and Syrup Mountain on Instagram. Syrup
Thank
Mountain on
you.
Instagram or ShaneIsAComedian.com. Also in studio, welcome back to the show, Lisa Curry.
Hey.
girl.
Hey.
Visiting New York, always love to have you when you're here in town. Usually you live in LA, but you're here. You have a lot of dates in the city right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of all over the
I
place.
saw your schedule. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You booked yourself.
Yeah, I mean it's just like a few spots every night. I feel like a fraud because I'm like I only have like 2 spots a night.
No,
It's not
that's
like-
good enough.
You know, some people are like I have 8 spots and I'm like, what do you how?
Yeah,
You start
yeah.
at 2:00?
It's I often do that to myself, and it's not fun because you
I had
just
4 last night. By the end of the
Yeah.
night, I was like,
Yeah, four's enough, I think.
If I have
yeah.
more than 3, I start stressing out. And then I'm not paying attention to my set because I'm like, oh, I have to hurry through this and get to my next set.
Right.
And I'm
well, it's
just
funny
like,
because last night by the end, I just didn't care and I had the most fun. So it was like weirder. Like my first set, I was like, everything has to be good, and then by the end, I was like, I don't give a fuck, and I had like the most fun.
yeah. Mine tend to go like I care in the beginning, and then by the end I don't care, and then the show suffers because I don't care because I'm just like I just am so tired and. Yeah, I've been overbooking myself. I had 3 sets last night, and I forgot that I had done one of the sets. Like, I completely blacked out. I don't remember sets anymore. People go, how did it go? And I go upstairs after a set, and I just go, what?
Yeah.
Like, I don't, it instantly goes away.
Right.
Like, I have no, I mean, if it's a really bad set, I'll feel it. But if it's anything other than that, even really good, it doesn't stay with me anymore.
Yeah.
I got to get back to, like, feeling things again.
You gotta
I think
take
it might
time
be
off.
Trinilex. Might be my antidepressants.
Do
I
you-
just don't feel
That's
it.
tough because it can make you plateau. Not
Yeah,
good.
I feel good on it, and
Mm.
it's fine that I'm not feeling the highs or
Mm-hmm.
the lows, and then I'm just kind of coasting. I feel good. I feel
don't like
fine.
that.
No,
That's
I
good.
know, but it keeps me from wanting to like feel. I don't feel so sad anymore.
That's good.
I'm not having like those massive depressive.
do you miss that
episodes.
adrenaline rush though of like getting really excited?
I don't know that I haven't felt it in so long. Like, what gives you an adrenaline rush, Lisa Curry?
Anything.
Like,
If
what was the
somebody's
last time you felt that?
Somebody requested a writing sample from me the other day, and it was like somebody I really wanted to work with, and I was like, oh my god! But
That's
then like
awesome.
I'll hit like a 12, and then I crash really hard after
How long
that.
will your 12 last?
An hour, and then I'm like
Oh.
deeply depressed the rest of the day.
Really? Like, you even if
Like
'cause-
this happens constantly.
Wait a second. Why will you get depressed even though you haven't submitted it? You haven't been rejected by that thing that like
It's just I think I'm addicted to that initial feeling
The
of
bump.
like that excitement, and I it takes so little for me to get that. It's not even like some huge opportunity or like it's just very little things.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel that bump sometimes when I get like last night I got a DM from a man who like I really admire, like a news anchor that I have, like a guy in the news that I was like, oh, is he hitting on me? Like at first I was like, oh my god, he's so hot, and then I
Dan
googled his
Rather.
name.
Brian Gumble.
In that same vein, but like a really like
Okay,
know
let's Tom
prominent.
Brokaw.
You would know who this is.
I'd really
It'd be
like
so
to eat a
crazy if it was
pussy.
Sean Hannity you were talking
Oh my god. No, he's on the
Silver
right
fox.
side of things, meaning the
Yeah,
other side.
the correct
and,
side. Yeah, yes.
It's on the
Yeah.
correct side of things.
Yeah.
is-
Alex
is the-
Jones. Here's
But-
a conspiracy. I need you to eat your pussy.
No, this guy was not trying to fuck me. He even said, I'm a happily married man. I just heard you on Conan, and I'm not creeping on you at all. I just want you to know it's insane to me that you don't think you're pretty, and I just wanted you to know that you are, and you need to get that shit out of your head. And I don't know what I said on Conan to like have everyone reach out to me and tell me I'm pretty, but thank you. I do know I'm pretty. Like, I don't know. I think I just was saying like I was getting off the roast. I did it in October, his
Yes.
show. And so I think on it, I was talking about the roast and like how comments on the roast did make me sad. Like when people said I looked like a man and all these, like there's things that bum me out, but generally I'm fine with,
Right, but
I don't-
it's 2020. If you look like a man, that's a compliment.
I know
You know.
thank you.
Yeah. Hey, are you,
You look
trans? Wow,
powerful?
I am
Okay.
brave.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, that's so true.
You know.
But I'll get a hit there. I'll get a hit when I get a DM, a new DM from like someone who I get some like admiration from, like a peer or like someone I've looked up to. That's what like does it for me. Or I think like, oh my God, I might like this guy might be interested in me, and then I Google Jake Tapper wife, and he's happily married.
Oh my God. What if it was Wolf Blitzer? He was like, I want to bring you into my situation room.
No,
Here's the situation.
No, it was
You're tied up, and
This
I'm a
just
hungry
in.
boy.
Nikki Glazer doesn't feel good.
Wolf Blitzer. I would be like very flattered if somehow Wolf Blitzer was a fan of mine. Like
Really?
that's when it really shocks me, is like when someone that I would never think my comedy would enter their sphere of like it was Jake Tapper, I'll say, because he wasn't.
Really?
Yeah, it was Jake Tapper
Wow.
who I love, and I remember back in the day being like, who the fuck is Jake? Like I remember seeing him and like looking up Jake Tapper wife. Like I always just Google Jake Tapper
yeah.
girlfriend. Like
That sounds like a new
if you
like.
look at my Google searches, it's just celebrity men wife, celebrity men girlfriend. I've learned so much therapy-wise from just like YouTube videos that have been recommended on
I don't
Reddit.
like it.
I
I
gotta
like
tell you the
freewheeling
best,
through life.
the best one. I'm so glad to do this because we have the cameras in studio today, so more people are gonna hear and see this than normal. But the best video I watched that really got me to like change something in my life was, and this isn't like one of those things where I read half a book and then I like change my life for a month and then I like let go of it. This is the simplest thing you can do. If you make a gratitude list every day and just write 3
Yes.
things you're grateful for, it's proven scientifically to like make you happier, like in a
We did
very
that the
short
other
amount of
day.
time. The other day Ian was having a bad day and he was texting me about it, and I was like, I demand you send me 3 things you're grateful for and give me 2 to 3 sentences about each one. I just did it this morning. I wrote a gratitude list. I have a gratitude buddy, which I suggest you like reach out to a friend and say, hey, it's not like mandatory, but let's try every
Who's your
day.
gratitude buddy?
Sarah Lena.
Oh, I thought it'd be Jake Tapper.
Oh, I wish. Well, it could be. We're friends now, like I
Don
said.
Lemon.
I wish. Oh my God, I love Don Lemon. But if you just write, I'm great. He
He's
was on
like,
my
I'm grateful
gratitude
for
list.
race relations, or else I wouldn't have a show or a career.
I don't really know anything about him except he gets drunk on New Year's Eve sometimes.
Gross.
That's
seems to
something
get
like
pretty
the
upset a
gratitude
lot.
list I've heard of, and I haven't done it, but I'll suggest it to other friends when they're bitching to me. I'm like,
Yes.
maybe
Oh,
you should do
hilarious.
that. And they're
Yeah.
like, there's just nothing. And I'm like, well, your parents are rich, so maybe start there.
Yeah, let's
Oh
start
my
there.
God. Lucky Sperm
Asshole.
Club.
Yeah.
You know what you could also do?
Lucky Sperm Club.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Did you call when you just end up rich?
If you don't want to do a gratitude list, you can do a Greta-tude list where you have different quotes from Greta Thunberg, where she's got kind of a tude.
Yeah.
So that's where she's just like,
shouldn't be here.
yeah, I'm taking a boat or whatever. That can also improve your.
got a snake in my boot.
She's not British. is she?
Woody from Toy Story. To infinity and beyond. Tyler, you've lost it.
Stella, like just the wrong.
Who are you going to call?
What's that one?
Ghostbusters.
Oh, Ghostbusters. Of course it is. It's Ian Finance. Yeah, gratitude list is a really good one. I love that I do that too, where I'll just like tell people to do things that I know
Yeah.
I need to be doing.
Yeah.
It's very helpful.
I love that. I do that all the time.
But
to
seriously,
people,
Lisa,
and they're
start-
Like, has it worked for you? And I'm like, I will see. You do it.
It's sometimes, and Jess Curson also recommended me
From A to Z.
A to Z. If
I
you can't
recommended
sleep,
that to. Okay, tell what it is, and then I'll say.
So if you can't
is-
sleep, and you're having a trouble sleeping, it's a great idea to make a gratitude list in your head, A to Z, and just A, like things you're grateful to, and then you probably won't. And if you go through
Like
it again,
alphabetically.
be grateful for things, and it's kind of hard to do, and really,
No.
and
Shit,
then
yeah.
you'll
I-
fall
I-
asleep
like,
before you finish it.
I told a group of people about that, and
they
were
all fell
like-
asleep
they
listening to you
found
describe it?
so-
It's like I almost just did while I was describing it.
Oh, that hit me. They poked so many holes in it that my nickname for the rest of the day was Swiss cheese.
Wait, why? What?
I just made that up.
Yeah.
But they told me.
really?
S is
Wow,
for slide
that was-
whistle.
That was really advanced. We wondered if you
Okay.
came up with that off the top of your head, or
Man.
if you would been writing that all evening.
What?
I just like that you
That was
said
good.
it was decent.
No, it was bad.
No, Swiss cheese has a lot of
I-
holes in it, but as a vegan, I don't appreciate the reference.
Oh, sorry.
Just kidding.
What's a vegan thing with holes in it? The whole defense of being
Lifestyle.
vegan.
The crates that tiny pigs are shipped in that they can
yeah.
barely breathe out of. That has a couple holes in it.
I told everyone about this, and they're like, yeah, I would just end up repeating the same things, and then I get mad that I couldn't think of letters. This sounds dumb. And I was like, well, I haven't tried it. A friend told me. Leave me alone.
Well,
No,
maybe
it's
they're
great.
just dumb.
Yeah, who has something with Z that they're grateful for, by the way?
Zizik. Wow,
Zizik,
I'm grateful
California.
for how to pronounce, guy.
Okay, I'm grateful for. Okay, let's think of a Z thing.
Let's go
That's
A
in
to
your
Z.
life. You don't get to just be like
Asshole.
zebras.
Zilch. I'm grateful for
Zilch.
I'm
That's a good one.
grateful for being
Zero
a
thing.
zilch.
Yes. That's a good point. Yeah, you can always just land on zilch.
Zone defense.
X is going to be a hard one.
Oh, exhibit.
Oh,
Pimp my
yeah.
ride.
Yes.
Thank you.
Very grateful for that.
Yeah.
Okay,
show.
now do one more for Tuesday, for
Yeah.
Saturday night.
For what?
Yeah, do one for tomorrow.
Yeah.
An X.
Xenophobia.
I'm grateful for
I don't even know what that
xenophobia.
is.
Without it, I
that where
wouldn't
you
have a
can't-
personality.
Is that where you can't go out?
I think it is. I think it's when you don't like other countries.
Or is it you don't like foreigners?
I think it's I think
Yes.
it's like you don't like.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm grateful for
Foreigners.
bigotry.
Yeah,
You're-
I'm great. I'm xenophobic
Xeno-
for white foreigners.
You're just
I
saying-
love the
You're
Browns,
just
but
saying
these,
words that
these
start with
Germans need to stop coming over here and
Dislike
getting in the
or
way of the
prejudice
subway.
against people from other countries.
So
I'm-
you're grateful for the dislike and prejudice of people?
Well, I am, because then I realize that I don't have that, and it makes me grateful that I am.
You don't have that at all?
Dislike of prejudice against. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I really do. Actually,
I really do.
I'm not gonna say which ones, but I do.
The Browns are all right, but the whites can't take them.
Really, which ones?
The fucking ones that are in my neighborhood, and everyone I see when I walk down the street, I go, hey, what's up? And they go, hey, all right. Like the people, like Puerto Ricans and blacks. And then the white ones, I'm like, hey, what's up? And they go, and they walk away because they don't like talking to other people.
You are a lot, Ian. It's intimidating sometimes.
I know.
Yeah.
Are you with or without the slide whistle when you do this?
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
I
a good
feel like that
question.
makes a
Naked without the
difference.
slide whistle. But I like to say hello to people.
I know. Yeah.
And then, like all these Germans come over and they're rude.
oh, it's Germans.
Yeah, like
They
go
are-
go to Times Square. How can you not be xenophobic against, the Swedish?
I don't. They seem nice. I don't know.
No, they stop in the middle of the sidewalk to take pictures of stuff that they
Yeah.
could just Google.
It is Times Square. It's not like a
Yeah, you're
terrible
going
place to do that.
to the
Yeah.
worst place.
Okay,
Yeah, why are
maybe
you-
Look
I'm
at, look at them
wrong.
out there dribbling basketballs on that
Okay,
court.
F.
Like,
I'm grateful for friends that call me out. Okay?
That's nice.
Yes.
That's really nice. Ian, you it was so funny to me last night that you thought you should have taken some you were passing out Dayquil to everyone last night at the Comedy
Oh,
Cellar.
an Imodium AD.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're going through an ass-eating sickness right
And
now.
everyone else is a flu.
Yeah, and you come over to the table, you're sweating, you're diarrheaing everywhere, and you're like,
Yes.
"Hey guys," and you are literally passing out packets of Theraflu.
Yes.
Did you have like an apron on, or what's the setup?
This
No, I
Johnny
had a
Appleseed.
stethoscope.
Johnny Asshole Seed. Yeah, and then you go, if I take Dayquil, is it gonna keep me up? And we're all like, yeah, you don't need this. Your energy is always so you're already up there. Did you take Dayquil?
No, I took NyQuil last night, but somebody on Twitter was like, thank you for having so many messed up serotonin levels that you get excited in the morning.
Yeah, lifts
Is
them
that
up.
like morning videos and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah. Are
The
you
Day-
sleeping
I
enough?
didn't know. No, I didn't know that the Dayquil keeps you up. I thought it was just the opposite of NyQuil to do during the day, so you don't pass out.
Oh, so
I
it
didn't
just
know it
doesn't
gives
do-
you a jolt.
Ah, yeah.
I
don't
thought
think
that it
there's
just
any.
gives
Oh,
you
it
the
does?
medicine,
Yeah, it gives you a jolt. There's no. I think Quill is the one that just is.
like the
nothing.
pen.
Yeah, like a quill.
Yeah.
You just swallow a quill. It's gonna be hard to do. It's sharp. There's feathers. But yeah. Here we go.
I mean, are we not grateful for the S?
For the what?
for the S.
For the S.
slide whistle.
For the slide whistle.
I am. It's one of the greatest things that has been added to your
I know.
repertoire.
I'm grateful for the S.
'Cause
The
it's a
slide
great
whistle that
exit.
saves shitty jokes.
Yes. It really does.
It's a good exit, and it's a good entry.
Yeah.
And if you talk about something wildly depressing, you slide whistle, you immediately laugh.
Yeah, that's so fun.
You know?
How's Dave Attell feeling about the slide whistle?
Another S word would be sick of it. You know.
And now from season 2 of Magic for Humans, which is out on Netflix now, Justin Willman.
Hi, Nikki.
Welcome to the show, Justin.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, Magic for Humans, very exciting. When did this launch on
This
Netflix?
launched December 4th.
Oh my gosh, so it's been out for a bit. You've gotten great feedback.
It's been a blast.
Oh my gosh, is season 3 on the way? Do you even know?
And it might be.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know.
You're doing something really original with this show. It's like you're globally conscious. You're making, you're giving. There's messages in your magic. There's tons of comedy. I mean, you're a great comedian in your own right, but you also are an amazing magician. You're just got it all going on, and people. It's really resonating.
Oh, you're
with
the
people.
sweetest. Thank you. Yeah,
I love your clips on Instagram that I've
thank
seen
you.
of it. Yes.
Yeah, it's fun to. Yeah, I mean, it's just like there's so much to explore about what it means to be human. So every episode, it's kind of like autobiographical. I had my wife and I had a son this past
Yes.
year, so I was like, let's milk that and put him all over the show. So
He's all over
he's
it.
all over it.
That's gonna be so
I mean,
fun.
come on.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He's all over it.
I love how
Magic.
the time he just
The
showed us
time
his
covers
phone.
his face. Yeah.
And the time covers his face, but it is 10:36, and that's the.
And it's an adorable time, apparently.
It's so cute.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's gonna be fun for him when he grows up to see himself as a baby
I
all
hope
over your
so.
show. That's so cute. That's why I have my parents on this show, so that when they pass,
So
I
when you
have
grow up,
something.
you're
when
like-
I grow up, I can see them.
When they pass.
Yes, I do feel like it's nice to put your family in things you make.
No, it is. It's nice to just kind of document that.
Yeah, I
you
love
know, in
that.
full res.
Yeah. So what did you do with your baby on your show?
Well, I could take your baby to work day thing where I just did a regular day of street magic, but with him strapped to my chest, which
Yes.
was fun. And, we explore public breast pumping.
Oh,
my wife
right.
wanted nothing to do with this, so I did it myself. So I kind of did some dad lactation, Mm-hmm.
Meditation.
It's better when you see it. And we explore, I even explored Alzheimer's, which is
Really?
comedy gold,
Yeah.
something my family's struggling with.
I love that you
What?
tackle things that are not maybe the easiest to like. Something that your mom has Alzheimer's.
Yeah, she does.
And how did you approach that with magic?
Well, I normally it's not something you really talk about because it's like it brings everybody down.
Yeah.
Case in point.
No,
And-
I'm not down at all. I'm
No.
It's just
I
like
get
a-
jazzed about it. I'm the opposite.
Tell me more.
I actually, is that weird that
No,
I
I mean
love to-
Alzheimer's is so depressing, and I just think it's so glad we brought it up because when things are depressing, you need a pick me up.
Yep, that's the cure.
Yep.
See, there
I
you
bet
go.
magic with Alzheimer's patients is just so easy.
It's good to practice on them.
No, I think Justin, you make a good point. Like I don't know. There's these things that we're not supposed to like joke about. We're not supposed to do comedy around them, and I don't believe that to be true. You need to talk about these things for people to know that they're out there and that we need cures and we need to. And doing comedy, that's the field we work in. So either we don't touch it at all, or we have to make jokes about it.
Yes, I feel like it's
not wrong.
because it's like I don't even know how to talk about this, or I'm afraid of what other people that they'll get bummed out. We don't talk about it.
Yeah.
People don't realize what a big problem it is. And just like I was listening to you on the Conan's podcast the other day, and you were talking about eating disorders, and it just makes people who are dealing with the same thing feel less alone.
Yes.
And people really come out of the woodwork, and they're like, "Oh my God, thank you so much. That really
Yeah.
moved me," or give me the confidence to talk about it. And
Or to get an eating disorder. You gave
or
me
to
all
get
the
one.
tools
You're
that
like,
you talked about
That's
earlier
how
on.
I become successful
Yes.
in comedy.
Yeah, that was it.
But yeah, so
So how do you approach it?
So music is like this thing that somehow really still taps into the brain. There's like all this music therapy with Alzheimer's patients where, she may not remember, what we did 10 minutes ago, but you start playing Neil Diamond and she'll start singing the lyrics like it's out of
wow.
nowhere. So and she loves Jason Mraz, and I, used to tour with him. So we did a bit where I kind of took these old tickets from Mraz show and, kind of waved my hand over it. All these little holes appear. We feed it into one of those little music box
Oh,
cranks,
yeah.
and it starts playing "I'm Yours," and
Oh.
she kind of remembers the lyrics and starts
That
singing.
is
and
so
Oh, no way, that's
sweet.
awesome.
Waterworks, yeah,
Oh my
it was
God.
really, it was hard to
Sounds
keep it
emotional,
together.
yeah.
It was
I
sweet.
bet. Well, that's so beautiful. And so your mom was on the show?
She was on the show.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
But she's the last episode, so if you're not in the mood for a cry, you can watch 6 episodes.
But people love to cry. People love to have that.
Yeah,
That's
This
what
Is
I
Us
found.
is good for that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like I just got broken up with every week.
Sometimes you just need to force it. It's porn.
Yeah, you got to get it out sometimes.
For your
yeah,
emotions.
it's emotional porn for sure.
It
yeah.
crying feels so good. It feels as good as laughing. It feels as good as coming sometimes. Well,
Yeah.
not
Well,
that second.
It just makes you
Combine the
feel
two.
alive.
I come when
one
I watch
usually-
Soldier Come Home videos.
Yeah.
We're
Crying,
coming
We all
home at
do,
the same
Ian.
time.
crying or coming, one's gonna follow the other with me.
I mean, it's all
Either
a
way, my
mix.
dog's watching.
Yeah, like I
Jesus Christ.
what did you say?
I said either way, my dog's watching. The dog's like, good.
Yeah, I oftentimes when I have an orgasm, I'll laugh hysterically, like hysterically.
Yes.
And I don't even know. I can't describe it. It's just like so because I'm so happy. I think. Is that
What?
Or is
Our
it
guy's
because
like,
you're so
"What the
sensitive?
Fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, at
That's
first it was
that.
weird, but it's like I only have sex with people I like really trust that like So
Sure.
at that point, it's just like I don't know. It's just like I'm just like so happy.
Like
and
they
then,
definitely think you're making fun of them, right?
So when you come, you turn into the Joker?
Yes, dude. Sometimes it becomes like this laughter that I cannot stop because I'm just so happy. Like
See,
it's
that's-
so weird.
that's
So
how
you're
I
just
am,
like
but it's-
covered in sweat and juices and laughing.
and I
And
cover
then
my eyes. I'm just like
Some guy named Brad is just looking at a pillow.
I don't know because I guess that as a comedian I'm just so
That's so funny.
like comedy doesn't really make me
It's a
guffaw
rarity,
like
for
that,
sure, yeah.
But it's just an overwhelming feeling of joy, and so that's what gets it out of me now.
I mean,
and then
if
a lot
that
of times I have
happened-
friends that I have a friend who cries every time she comes, like just cries from joy. So it's all mixed up, man. It's
I
all
mean,
mixed
I would
up.
Yeah,
back
I mean-
out of the room like a cat.
Really? No, people love it. People,
Really?
yeah, crowds
People?
love it.
Well,
when I
I'm a-
laugh and cry.
I fall
my God.
asleep. I'm a bit of a traditionalist.
Yeah.
Just the way I was
man. I love
raised,
it.
in the heart.
I love it.
Yeah, I was watching Justin. I was watching one of your clips, which was so fascinating. I showed it to so many people because it was about. It was the one where you are asking them to name a celebrity,
Oh yeah.
and that was so fascinating. to
Subliminal
me.
messaging?
Subliminal messaging.
what's that?
Which, can you do it?
Well, it was.
I mean, well now
It was kind of
we're
a
gonna
lap-
know. Damn it! Sorry.
But it was this bit where I would, you see me kind of talking to a bunch of people like, okay, listen, we're going to do a little magic trick here. If this goes well, it'll be big. It'll make a big splash, And I'm kind of like, doing all this. Why is he saying so many words? And then asking him to say a celebrity. And they would say Tom Hanks. And then you see somebody else say Tom Hanks. And then I play it back and you see that I've dropped like 30 Tom Hanks references, kind of big, splash, Saving Private Ryan, like all these little,
Oh,
little
yeah,
things
Yeah. How
throughout.
did you do the Saving
interesting.
Private
So it's
Ryan?
just to say-
Yeah,
the-
which think of a celebrity, keep that thought in your brain,
Save
saving
it.
for keeping it private from me, and I'm gonna Ryan figure out who you're thinking of. Like,
Yeah, like it was just all
trying to ride the line, and people didn't on the street didn't catch on it at all.
Yeah.
That's
a couple
so
times people
smart.
totally were oblivious because what's sad, I found out a lot of people. Like anyone under 20, like it's hit or miss if they even know who Tom Hanks is.
That's
Which
fucking
just
nuts.
So
which
upsetting.
angered me to know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
sadder than Alzheimer's.
That-
Yeah.
Yeah, he saved that for the last episode too.
Yeah.
It was just too much of a downer for people.
I would be so bad at that. I would be like, okay, now save it in your head. You have AIDS, and
I'm from Philadelphia.
yeah. You're slow.
You've got
Jenny
AIDS
has AIDS.
and got mail.
AIDS. You've got mail,
Mail and AIDS.
you're on
I'm
an
the AIDS
island.
now.
My
your
father,
son,
Captain Phillips, is
Yeah, that
Just
was.
Tom-
really-
just
your
say
mom
Tom
fucked
Hanks.
a principal.
I loved that because it was so impressive. But then you showed what was going on behind it. Is that often the thing you do where you reveal the trick?
Yeah, I find like sometimes how a trick works, I think, is just as entertaining as the trick.
Yeah.
Not always. Sometimes how a trick works, you're like, you suck. Like
Yes.
that. But sometimes it's like, wow, that's actually just as impressive. So I like kind of pulling back the curtain a little
Yeah.
bit.
Do you still trick your wife?
She is not good at watching magic. She cannot watch it like a normal person. So if she sees how it works, she'll have to be like my first guinea pig, and she'll just kind of mock me.
she
and
has a
point it out.
craftsman's eye for it now, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
She's
the way
like
we
Penn
watch.
and
Yeah,
Teller?
I'm like, kind of. Much more obnoxious. Just angers me.
Fucking
So-
boo!
Yeah. And she'll just try to figure it out. She's irritated if she doesn't know how it works because she's like a magician's wife. She's very jaded. Like she's ruined forever.
Yes.
She can never, watch anything like a normal person. So
That sounds like an incredible movie.
The Magician's Wife.
Yeah, it sounds like a really sad book.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lesser known Tom
Magician's
Hanks
Wife.
movie.
With Allison Janney.
What are some of the worst responses you can get from magic?
I mean,
have
the
you-
worst response is like nothing. That's the
Ugh,
worst.
yeah.
Because I love.
Where they're not impressed at all.
Yeah. Some people are like, they freak out.
Or they're
the big
autistic.
Reaction. Or yeah, I mean,
You know, like sometimes I'm sure they're just like, yeah, you know.
that's the worst. But
They just count.
yeah, that's the best.
You moved your hand 42 times like this.
They just say Tom Hanks. I'm like, I'm doing a card trick. The worst is because that's the best part about magic is watching how people react. I think like especially on TV because you're not there, how the person reacts is what validates that what I did actually happened. You know.
Yes.
So if like I do
Yeah, you
something
lose
that's
you lose
incredible,
something, yeah.
but the person kind of is like, wow, nice. You're like, I don't. It doesn't compute. Like there's something.
Yes.
You need to see a trick that's amazing. You need to see someone react like it was amazing, and then you're like, that was amazing.
So it's kind of it's threefold.
It's like a little- yeah, it's like a
essentially.
mathematical
You, them,
experiment.
and the camera.
Yeah.
Well, I love it because it brings out such like a child like whimsy when
Yeah.
you experience something. Like, how can you not just be like, oh my god,
Right. And
You
it's
know?
it is so much when you are watching a show about magic, and I'm sure when you're producing one and you're working with all the team, when you get someone who has a great reaction, it's almost better than the fact that the trick even worked. It's like
Exactly.
we got the best reaction. It's all about people's responses.
Can you magic us right now?
On the radio? Yeah, magic on
Oh,
the radio.
Shit.
Can
Well, we
you?
got the cameras.
We could do.
I don't mean to ask you to magic us, but I would love to be magicked.
I can magic on a. I've got a bag somewhere. We can maybe do it on a
Okay,
after break. We'll
great.
shoot a little thing.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
great.
God.
Okay,
Little-
I would love it.
I'll make a
Oh, so
soldier appear for you.
excited. Yes.
Give me a branch of the military.
No,
What do you want?
Justin's really
Lieutenant.
fantastic.
What?
Lieutenant.
Oh, Lieutenant.
That's
You
not a
said
branch.
Titanic.
No.
She said that too.
Whoops.
And Justin, forgive my ignorance about magic and how you do it, but like, are you coming up with your own original magic only now, or are
Is it
you
like covers?
Are you doing covers? Are you expounding
Oh,
on
it's
different?
kind of like it's like a little bit of both. I think what's fun is because there's there's only 7 types of tricks. You
Really?
can make something float or disappear or appear or change colors or teleport.
Okay.
If we want to get technical about it. So it's kind of about dressing those up in different contexts to make them feel new. So because in the show it's really all about using magic to tell a story. I feel like you can take the same trick and make it the same mechanics of a trick and make it look unrecognizable just if it's about a different thing. Like,
Yeah.
remember when I made a pig appear when people are debating whether or not to take the real bacon or the vegan bacon.
That was a great,
Making a pig
great.
appear, but
What?
it's the same as making a a bowling ball. It's the same like
Did you
trick.
have to rent the cop, or did he just show up?
Yeah. Zing. Woo! He was there. They do it.
It would be an honor.
Yeah.
Hey, down. All right.
Yeah! Thank you,
Ooh.
That's the
Justin.
first guest side whistle I've ever had.
I thought it was the best one I've ever heard.
Hey, I have a question. This has been bugging me for years, and it truly drove me insane when it happened. I was in Chicago. A guy made me pick a card. He made me write my initial, and then he threw the deck into the wind against a fucking window, and the card ended up inside the store on the window.
Wow.
How did that happen?
You met Jesus.
I have
This
never
just
been the
happened
same
in
since.
a random encounter.
Yeah, it was like some homeless guy on the street.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
Oh, it
was
was
on
David.
acid.
It was David Blaine.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it was
yeah.
David Blaine.
Do
He
you
was not
ever
homeless.
like sometimes comics watch other comics are like that piece of shit? That's fucking awful.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
only
I'm
sometimes
better
we
than
do that.
well,
not
especially when I'm
every
watching
day.
Shane sets.
Listen,
That's
just
Sorry, your inspiration's sitting next to you.
I'm gonna guess Justin knows exactly how that guy did that thing. But just like we all, like as comedians, you watch jokes and you just go, I know where this is going
Yeah.
before.
That's why the surprise is still the
comedy
best thing.
is magic all the time.
With words.
It's just
the best is when you hear a bit and you're like, oh my god, it was right there the whole time.
Yeah.
Like this is so.
Yes.
How did I miss that thing?
Do you
Like,
ever
with
feel
magic,
that
you feel
about
that same way a lot.
magicians? Do you still have that? Can you still
100%.
feel
I
that way
love
with
feeling that way.
magicians?
Yeah, I love being fooled, or just seeing something that's so simple and
That's how
obvious,
I laugh the most
but
now
no
is
one's
at
done
a
it.
dumb joke. Like,
Yeah.
the dumber a joke is, if they're not looking to be like this brilliant kind of prose and flower.
See, that's where I
So like
shine.
a simple, yeah, you're my hero.
yeah.
2 + 2 = duh.
Have you been reading my notebook?
Yeah.
There's 7
reading your
kinds of
father's
magic
letter.
tricks and 1 kind of Ian finance
What?
joke.
Oh, now it's
What?
I said there's 7 types of magic tricks and 1 type of Ian finance joke.
Yeah, that's because I'm magic.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, I like that. You have AIDS?
No, there was a great joke last night. I saw Kyle Dunnigan, and he has this
That guy's
just
brilliant.
exactly like you're saying. It was one joke where he goes, "I took me and my mom actually took dance classes at the ages of 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh my god.
It was so good.
my
It's something like
So
that.
silly.
Oh,
But it was one of those ones where you go, why didn't I think of that? Like that
Yeah,
is
they
just
just sit there
it's
all
a
the time. Yeah, yeah.
guaranteed laugh. It's so stupid.
It's so
and it
simple
hits
too.
it gets people even if you tried not to laugh at that joke, you couldn't
it's
couldn't
just-
have not.
That's so great.
Yeah.
Nick Vatterott had a joke where
He
he
has
was like,
the funniest
He was
person.
like, I have this new joke about karate, but I don't want to use it unless I have to.
Yeah. Just simple.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, the dumber they are, the better they are.
Justin Willman is here. Magic for Humans season 2 is on Netflix now. Are you going out on tour with this?
I am on tour. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
that's so
doing doing some theaters in Fort Lauderdale and Key West later this month, and then doing a bunch of other
Can I project a little bit? Are you exhausted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, you have
I've
a
got
new
13-month-old
baby.
little dude. Yeah,
Do you take him with you?
he's in the car. No, he's not here. I don't travel with him. He goes to bed at
garage.
7.
They
He's
won't-
a-
He's been in the hat the whole time.
He's a little nerd, this kid.
And he's here. All right, he won't
Yeah.
They won't go to Key West with
Well,
you?
no, they are. They're gonna come
Oh,
to Key West.
cool,
We're gonna make
cool.
a little vacation out of that.
that's so
which
Did
would
you
be
always
nice.
want kids?
I did always
kid?
want kids.
Yeah.
Like we're both from St. Louis.
Yeah, we are.
And I don't know, everyone in St. Louis has kids instantly. It feels
Instantly.
like.
Where'd
But
you go to high
I
school?
went to Ladue.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Oh,
And you went to
Kirkwood.
Kirkwood.
Yes,
My
yeah.
parents live in Glendale now.
My parents live in Ladue.
How about that? What? They
Yeah.
flip-flopped.
Yes.
But growing up in St. Louis, there's something just family-ish.
Yeah.
that it's in your destiny.
So you did
And
it.
also not leaving. Most people do not leave.
Yeah.
So we did that.
How has your career changed with a kid? I want to understand what to look for. I mean, I want to be I think I want to be a dad more than a mom. Like
Dad,
being,
it's so much
what's
easier
it like
being a dad.
right?
It's so unfair. It's
It's
so
not fair,
bullshit.
but it's just the way it is. But like, I think I could be a dad. Like, I think I could finagle that.
be a
Just get a
great
guy
dad.
to like be the mom kind of character.
your birds bees talk would be hilarious.
Yeah, it would
to your
be.
little
Oh
one.
my god,
Yeah.
I can't even imagine. But
s-
is it making it more
something
difficult
about
or
like
more?
well, like something right after I got married, something about that made like work feel a little more like substantial. It's like it's less selfish a little bit, and now like it feels much less selfish. You're like, okay, I'm building a little foundation for this little guy. Got to work hard. Also, I have to like maximize my work-life balance a little better. So I feel like the work focus got better. Career stuff kind of flourishes a little bit. You're able to kind of talk.
Yeah.
Just
Without
life,
having a-
life experience.
Do
is
you
good.
find it's hard to find a balance between having like private moments with your family and like wanting to like film it to put it online for like
Yeah.
content? Like, is that difficult for you?
I'm not like always Insta-storying my real life. I don't
Yeah.
know. It just stresses me out. But I don't want anything to feel like, oh, it's a little tacky, it's oversharing or like creating artificial moments for content. But I feel like the more I feel like people are craving authenticity now.
Yes.
People
Thank
just want you
God.
to
It's
keep
all I
it
can do.
real. So I'll kind of
But that's interesting, though. People want you to keep it real, and you're a magician. I mean, there's nothing more
not real.
not real. But that's
Yeah.
what I love about you. And if you haven't seen Justin Willman, and you maybe are like, I don't really like magic. It's not my thing. It's a different vibe. I mean, he's like a real person that like has a lot of empathy in his magic. He's interacting with people in a real way. You get to explore. The way you interact with people, it's like it's a case study in certain people, and like you're you're genuine, and I don't know, it's a different. You're bringing something different to magic entirely.
Yeah, I
You're
try to
making a new-
be present and just
Yeah.
human. I feel like magic is like an art form that people kind of tried to not feel like a human for a long time. Like I'm
David
kind of
Blaine.
powerful.
Yeah, that's like a type,
I'm
right?
kinda- that's a type.
Yeah, like what are the other hacky like trope? Like, cause like there's like the physical comic, there's the road hack,
And there's Chris Angel.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
Now,
the
are you
goth.
much of a mind freak?
I love the way mind as if it's a very
yeah.
intellectual thing.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a freak of the mind.
Now, is your mind a freak?
I do. You want to see something?
Yes, please.
Ian, this
Oh,
is
I know this one.
this is
Do you?
Come on.
Shane just.
He's gonna do this. Or this
he's gonna do.
There's
He's
a
gonna.
spring
I know
in the
this,
middle.
he's gonna do magic.
Yeah, there's
I've
a
seen this
fucking,
one.
yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so he has. What do you have there?
So
You
I've
have
got some cards. This is a gift for you, Ian.
Oh,
Here.
Oh my
boy.
God.
Since
Oh
you
my
asked
God.
about magic, you have 6 potential prizes.
Yes.
Whichever number you pick, I'll give you that
So
thing
there
right
is
now
a stack
on
of
air.
note cards in a line that he has extended from like a I don't know what are we talking.
It's a-
There's
yeah.
1 through 6. There's note cards and he's holding them and Ian's gonna pick a number. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I love this narration.
Yeah,
This
I mean
is
I'm
so
trying
good.
to fill it in for
This
this.
is
Have you
so
been
excited.
have you been subliminizing us this whole? No, that's not a word, but have you been
Subliminizing.
Ian, it's Tom Hanks. That's right.
Philadelphia.
So, but I might have. So, which means Ian, like how you answer this question is very important.
Ooh.
What
Oh my
number
God.
do you want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6?
I'm going with 4.
Do you want to change your mind?
No.
See, okay, good. As long as you knew that you
He's
could
pulling
have.
out the note card
Yes.
4.
Okay, all right, and don't be jealous here, since this is for Ian and not you. Ian has won a hug.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
on the
good.
back side of the card it says hug.
So a hug.
I love hugs.
Okay.
Take a good one.
Ian and Justin are now hugging. Okay, on the back of all the cards, it says anal.
What?
It's the only one that said hug.
How
That
did
is so
you know?
fucking funny.
Is it?
That
Did
was
you put it on my
amazing.
shirt?
I'll take.
Do you want to change your mind, Ian?
Never.
Oh my
Oh my God, that's
Pretty great.
incredible.
That is fantastic.
Those are my 2 favorite things.
Hugs and anal.
Oh my
Anal
God.
hugs.
Justin.
Oh,
Shane, I have
God.
5 prizes left.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yes.
Number 4 is taken.
Which one says lower mouth?
Thank you so much for watching that clip that you just watched. Did you enjoy it? I hope you did. If you did, thumbs up it. Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you just keep watching more videos? Let them play. Share with your friends. Go share on your Instagram story. Go just have a great day.